sector is clear.
Give us everything we got! All wings.
Hey there guys, Adrian here, aka JediBro95. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. In this video is going to be 5 to 10 tips I'm going to be giving out for free, quote, to new players that are coming into Battlefront 2. Now, this game is growing every day, which is fantastic, and with PlayStation announcing that Battlefront 2 is going to be free for PlayStation Plus for the month of June, I feel now is as good a time as ever to release this video and tell you guys tips as a guy who's been playing this for a little while. And granted, I have not been playing this since the beginning, but I have been playing this quite a bit. So again, if I do forget anything, gentlemen, let me know in the comment section below. So the first tip I'm going to give you guys is actually related to Emperor Palpatine, which is the hero that, or villain in this case, you are seeing in this video. So we all know Emperor Palpatine is a dark side force user. He uses lightning for his normal attacks, and that's actually his normal attack in this game is his lightning from his fingers. The mistake I see players making, and the tip I'm going to give you players, is to always use both hands when doing lightning attacks. Now, to do this, gentlemen, all you have to do is press and hold L2 and R2 at the same time, and you will do double lightning attacks. Now, you'll deal double damage, you'll deal extra damage, yes, but you'll also lose extra stamina, which, to be completely honest, is not a big deal, because Palpatine is one of those heroes in this game that actually has a lot of stamina, has a decent amount of stamina, but his stamina recovery is like really, really high for a user. So I would personally just tell Palpatine players, if you want to get good Palpatine, a good place to start is by using his two-handed lightning attacks. The second mistake I see the second mistake I see new players making is not saving or not utilizing your battle points properly. Now, battle points is the way you earn score in this game, obviously, to allow you to buy units like reinforcements, vehicles, and even heroes. The mistake I see players doing is wasting your battle points immediately. Don't do that, guys. Don't waste your battle points on units that, realistically speaking, are not going to be that effective for you. What I would do instead is I would personally save your battle points for a situation that requires you to use said battle points for a different type of a unit, like a heavy unit, like an Avishing Gunner if you're playing on the Resistance, or the Death Trooper, which in my opinion is the best reinforcement in this game, other than maybe the ISB Agent. So yeah, I would rather you guys just use your battle points on different units instead of having you use them on units that aren't going to be very good. Or if you really want to, you could. What I like to do is I like to save my battle points, get at least 5,000 battle points when I'm playing a match of, like, say, Capital Supremacy. That way, I can always, have 4,000 battle points in my back pocket, and then when the time comes, when the timing is right, I can, say use 1,500 battle points to get a Death Trooper, let's say, and then let's say I get an extra 500 points, that gives me 4,000 again, and if there's a hero available, then there's a hero available, and I don't have to, wait for me to get 4,000 battle points to do so. Anyways, gentlemen, mistake number 3 on this game that I see a lot of people making, and this actually is more annoying than it is a mistake, gentlemen. It's spam swinging. Please don't be a spam swinger. Spam swingers are the most annoying people in Battlefront 2. I loathe spam swingers because it takes no skill to spam swing, gentlemen. It takes no skill to just repeatedly press the R2 button and consistently press it over and over and over again. You're gonna fucking run out of stamina. You're gonna you're gonna piss a lot of people off because you know people just don't like spam swingers. And then in certain situations, you actually just might flat out die because there's actually a maneuver in this game that allows people to block swings, and then throw a counterattack immediately right back at you, while they're taking no damage, but you take a full lightsaber attack damage. So I personally would just recommend you do not spam swing. Please, just don't do it. I'm serious, guys. Just please don't fucking spam swing. Mistake number 4 I see people making is not playing the objective. Please, players, new players coming to the game, I beg you, play the objective, guys. The objective is the way you win in this game. Playing the objective is the way you win matches, okay? Unless you're playing modes like Blast, Heroes versus Villains, Strike/Extraction, or as I think Hero Starfighters or Starfighter Assault, which I think it's Hero Starfighters. Unless you're playing one of those modes, you don't have to worry about an objective. But if you're playing modes like Galactic Assault, Capital Supremacy, even co-op, which I'll talk about co-op here in a minute, please play the objective, gentlemen. You're gonna win more games. You're gonna get more score, and you're actually gonna be what's the word I'm looking for here? You're actually going to be named the round MVP, because if you actually get round MVP and you actually get one of the top scores in the lobby, you actually get more credits, which will allow you to buy more emotes or cosmetic items, which is what you spend your money on in this game. What you spend your credits on in this game. So yes, play the objective, get more scores, so that way you could potentially earn more credits. Tip number 5 I'm going to give to players is please always rank up your units for the first little bit in co-op. I would suggest ranking up your units till you hit, I'd say maybe level 20, so that way you have all the star cards for the heroes. And then for the infantry units, I think it's like level 40 is when you get all the star cards. But rank up all your units till you have the ability to get all the star cards. So that way you can actually experiment with certain cards and adjust your playstyle on the go. That way you're not having to wait for specific cards. Like, for example, Darth Vader has a card that I really love called Fueling the Rage, which basically it allows you to increase his focus rage time by 6 seconds, but you lose 5 points of damage, which, in my opinion, is a completely underrated star card. I think a lot of Vaders should actually give that a try. But I would just suggest, gentlemen, that you play co-op until you are able to unlock all those star cards, and then play online, like Capital Supremacy, Heroes versus Villains, Galactic Assault. But anyways, gentlemen, tip number 6 that I will give you players for Star Wars Battlefront 2 is to be careful when playing Heroes versus Villains. Heroes versus Villains is a rage-inducing game mode, gentlemen. I personally would recommend you play Hero Showdown once you get comfortable with the lightsaber combat. I would actually suggest you play arcade mode, just to play like 1v1s or 2v2s against other lightsaber users, just to get a feel for the lightsaber combat. Then I personally would recommend you play Hero Showdown, because that is actually a more pure form of enjoyment when it comes to lightsaber combat. Whereas in Heroes vs. Villains, it's just literally spam fest all the fuck over, and it's just, oh my god, I hate Heroes vs. Villains some days. So I would say once you get familiar with the lightsaber combat, go play Hero Showdown. Don't play Heroes versus Villains that much, guys, unless you really need to want to play with heroes, because Heroes versus Villains is just, it's not fun some days. Like, it's just really not fun. Mistake number 7, gentlemen, that I see people making is not changing out star cards to suit certain situations, gentlemen. Now, there are star cards that are very good all around, and there are star cards that are very situational. For example, Darth Vader has a star card called Bonus Health, which gives him an extra 150 health points, which in my opinion is a great universal card because it allows you to basically get an extra 150 health, which is perfect in every situation. Capital Supremacy, Galactic Assault, Heroes versus Villains, any mode that allows you to basically play as him, it's good. On the other hand, his star card, like There Is No Escape, even though his lightsaber throw was nerfed a little bit, There Is No Escape is still the best card, one of the best cards that Vader has for Trooper game modes, in my personal opinion. I think Vader's There Is No Escape card is still very good for Trooper modes, just because it allows you to throw the lightsaber at epic levels 50% farther, so it will allow you to get more kills, which, again, his saber throw may have been nerfed a little bit, but overall, it's still very, very good against Troopers. And this applies basically to every unit in the game. There are certain star cards that are only good while playing in certain situations, and there are cards that'll be good all around. You just have to figure out what cards suit you and what cards define your specific playstyle with those certain units. Tip number 8, gentlemen, that I'm going to give you players is to spend your skill points wisely. Now, I know you'll end up getting skill points for every unit for the heroes up until level 37, and then you'll start earning credits, and then you'll get a gold aerial unit number, which, to be honest, doesn't mean shit. But the reason I say to spend your skill points wisely is because there are certain cards that you don't need to unlock right away, and that you should actually save your skill points for, say, another time. And again, when you're upgrading your units, like for example, Kylo Ren's Resilience card is one of the best heroes. Is the best Heroes versus Villains star card Kylo Ren has. But also his second one, Closing In, is a very good Trooper mode card. Now, if you're not going to be playing a lot of Trooper modes, realistically speaking, there is no need to be having his Closing In star card to allow you to jump further distances with his Frenzy ability. So you should upgrade his Resilience to Uncommon level. And then when you hit level 12, maybe you upgrade that to Rare while having maybe another green star card or a yet white star card, And this even goes for Epic level too. When you get up to Epic levels, more or less, when you hit level 25 on those certain units, that's when you can upgrade them to that tier. And if you don't have the skill points right away, then you can't necessarily upgrade your units up to that height. So here's what I would suggest to you guys. Once you hit level 10 on a unit, don't add any skill points to your character until you hit level 12. And then you probably should upgrade those units to Rare level. Same goes for level 22. Wait till you hit level 22 with that specific unit, and then rank that unit up to purple cards with those specific cards that you have. Okay, let me try to put this in a better way. So I would wait until level, say for example, again, Kylo's Resilience card. You have it at green level, and you want to put it for blue. I would suggest waiting until you have that star card, until you hit level 12, you save your skill points, then you use a skill point to upgrade that card to blue. And then the same goes for level 22 to level 25. You save your skill points at level 22 on those units, you upgrade them at level 25, and then you can put that one specific star card that you're using up to purple tier. I hope that makes a little bit of sense. If you guys have any other questions, I can always put it in the I can always answer your questions in the comment section. Mistake number 8, gentlemen, is buying the Celebration Edition. Now, I know, the Celebration Edition, it's great. You know, you look at it and you think to yourself, you get all the DLC, you get all the skins, and you get all the emotes for basically free. And you can add them onto your characters, you can put whatever you want. But the problem with that, though, is, gentlemen, when you buy the Celebration Edition, you literally cannot buy any more credits. And you can't buy any more cosmetic items. And those credits will start to build up and build up and build up, and you have nothing to spend them on. So realistically speaking, it's like, what am I even doing with the credits that I'm earning? So I would just avoid spending money on the Celebration Edition. Just save your credits up, buy the skins you want. Also, keep in mind that some skins DICE decided to give out for free, like Rey Skywalker, the Rey Skywalker skin for Rey with her gold lightsaber, the Episode 9 appearance for Emperor Palpatine. You know, there are certain skins that you can earn that are free, but there are also certain skins that you have to only earn through challenges. Same with certain emotes and voice lines, even. And even some victory poses. There are some victory poses that you can only earn through doing challenges. So please save up your credits. Don't buy the Celebration Edition. Please, just don't do it. Anyways, tip number 9, gentlemen, that I could give you guys is basically just to not, you know, I don't want to say be a dick, but like try to have fun with the game, because ultimately, you know, if you're having fun with the game and whatnot, you basically aren't trying to be a condescending asshole, and you keep players around in the game, because the only way we could actually show people that we want a Battlefront 3 or another Star Wars online shooter like Battlefront 2 is if we keep players coming back and playing. And please just don't be a dick on the Battlefront. Have fun. Get your friends together. Do what you got to do. Just ultimately just enjoy your time playing on the Battlefront, because again, with the game's content no longer coming in and out, the game's going to get really stale after a little bit. So you got to try and have as much fun as you possibly can, guys. And with that, gentlemen, that's actually going to be the end of the video. I tried to get to 10, but unfortunately I couldn't think of any other tips I could give out right at the moment that aren't specific to the game, because specific to heroes, because there are specific tips I could give for heroes, but ultimately I wanted to keep it generalized for the game. So if you guys did like this long video, I'm sorry that it got really long. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, guys, and with that, I'm out. Peace.